While Cleanovators 2025 may be over, we've got 2 ways for you to get all of the insights from the event. The first is what you're doing right now, watching this episode of the After Script. And the second, I'll tell you about in just a few minutes. Cleanovators 2025 sparked some amazing conversations, and today we're breaking down the biggest takeaways and what's next.
We're trying to contain the hazard, we're trying to contain particles, we're trying to keep things safe for our workers, but also so that we prevent cross-contamination to our patients.
Annie Lambert walked us through how chapters 795 and 800 work together, and why containment has to start long before compounding begins. If you really want to understand where exposure comes from, that full session is a must-watch.
But this is what we're looking for. This is where we need to be. We got to really get that gap closed. And we've got to close it for ourselves, our staff, and our nurses. Because hazardous drugs are not just hazardous drugs of yesteryear, meaning, oh, nothing ever happened when I did it before. Now I'm not even going to worry about it.
George Smith challenged us to rethink compliance itself, showing how people, workflow, and design all shape real-world safety. His session dives deep into how pharmacies can build a true culture of safety and not just follow the minimum standards.
We're going to look at the process that George just went through and say, from that category, he pressurized, you saw him pressurize that vial, he pulled it out, and when he pulled the needle out, there was some emission. This is a big part of this calculation, is the intrinsic risk. It has a lot of weighting to this calculation because it's causing this direct exposure and therefore the surface contamination.
Mark St. Marie brought an industrial hygiene mindset to compounding, showing how exposure comes from processes, not products. He even demoed an interactive spreadsheet that lets you model the inputs for your own pharmacy, a tool he made available so teams can evaluate their exposure risk in real time. You can watch these 3 sessions, plus presentations by Dr. Mark Weinsick and Kate Douglas on demand. We also hosted a Q&A session with all the presenters to answer viewer-submitted questions. Cleanovators 2025 gave us a ton of insight. It also sparked even more questions, and we want to keep the conversation going. So we're bringing back several of our presenters at the ASHP mid-year meeting in Las Vegas. On Tuesday, December 9th, you can watch a special Ask the Experts webinar with our panel right from the Contec booth. I'll be joined by George Smith, Annie Lambert, and Dr. Mark Weinsick to tackle some questions we didn't have time to cover during the live event, along with as many new questions from you that we can fit in. If you'll be at ASHP, let us know as well. We'd love to meet you there. Thanks for watching this special edition of the After Script. We'll see you all at ASHP. In the meantime, you can watch all the Cleanovators presentations on demand.